Hi everyone and welcome to this new video on my YouTube channel. For the ones new here, my name is Susanne from Susie's Craftery, and for the ones who know me already, welcome back. It's been a long time since I made a video here on YouTube. I think it has been over a year since I last made a video. And yeah, right now I just felt the urge again to make YouTube videos again, and I was thinking like, how can I pick up again? Do I start immediately with a journal with me video or like a review of a product, for example a pen or something? And yeah, I just felt the need to make a little chatty video and explain a little bit about my whereabouts last year and what my plans are for this channel and what's been going on like this. So it will be a bit of a chatty video and a little bit of an reintroduction again to this channel. Because a lot has happened since last year, or at least on a personal level, and that was also one of the reasons that I couldn't post anything for YouTube anymore. I needed to make choices like where to spend my time on, and honestly my head was also a bit full with the things that were going on, and it also gave a little bit of a creative block. For the ones who follow me on Instagram, they maybe also noticed that I didn't post as consistently as I did before. And yeah, the reason for that is just, yeah, I think you also recognize sometimes things happen in your life and you just need to give your attention to that. And yeah, then sometimes it's hard to keep creating because your head is too full and it just blocks the creative process. And yeah, also one of the reasons why I was absent here is that my style changed a lot over the years. When I just started out this channel, I started with Dutch videos because I'm Dutch. So it was yeah, the most reasonable thing I thought, just to start in Dutch. And I was doing more mixed media journaling. I love to work with the products from Tim Holtz, for example, and Stamperia and all those brands. And you know, for me back then it was easier to explain things, for example, like the difference between distress inks and distress oxides, and when you use when, and how you use those products, how I use them. And it felt a bit more like I could teach something in my videos, so it was easier to come up with the content. And then I switched to collage journaling and also to English. Then I opened a new YouTube channel like Susie's Craftery International, and I thought, okay, I will post English videos there. Then I share a bit like about collaging and also a bit like, for example, with gel plates or like unboxings, pen reviews, like those kind of things. Yeah, and then life just got, I had a bit in the past few years ups and downs, and I needed to keep the balls up bit all the time. I think there's always things going on in life, and sometimes it's a bit more than other times, but for me it meant like it costed a lot of effort to keep all the balls up. Yeah, at a certain point it became a bit much, and in the beginning of this year I made some changes in my life, and right now I just feel more space in my head and more of a relaxed feeling, and yeah, the peace came a bit back again. So that's really nice. And yeah, in the last weeks I think I just feel like, oh, I'm really in the mood to make YouTube videos again. And that also took its process to start with making videos again, because what are you going to post? And because what I explained before, I was doing more mixed media journaling, and then I could really explain stuff and teach stuff. And with the collage journaling, it's such an internal process, and I just sometimes can't always explain why I make certain choices, and yeah, then it's hard to make like a video about it. But right now I have some ideas that I can share with you, and I would be happy to share these with you. And another reason why I found it hard to create content for this channel, for example journal with me videos, is you hang up the camera above your work and you know you're going to record what you're doing. You need to prepare a bit in advance, otherwise if I just shoot a video about what I'm doing, it will take really a long time and it's really impossible to edit, because for the video it becomes too chaotic. So there needs to be a little bit of a structure in my way of journaling when I do it for a video than when I do it for myself. And in the last year I really felt the urge to journal just for myself, and I love to take photos of it and sometimes make a reel about it. But to really like make a YouTube video and with the need to explain about it, and yeah, it made me just a bit too self-conscious, and it also blocked me of journaling. So that's why I also decided to do it a bit more private instead of creating content for this channel. And I also think some people who also make YouTube videos, they also know like the editing process and then doing voiceover and everything. It really takes so much time. You know, the editing is really a lot of work. I also couldn't fit it in my schedule anymore. So enough reasons why I couldn't make content for this YouTube channel for a while, but right now I just really feel I want to again, because it's also something I really like to do, and I have more time for it now, and I have also more ideas. My head has much more space to come up with ideas and share it with you. And I thought it would be also nice to talk a little bit about what I am planning to do for my upcoming videos. For example, one of the things I really love in the last year is like this journal. It's the JR journal. They're unfortunately not available anymore. Maybe in Pinkoi. I also bought this one from Pinkoi. And for the ones who also check my Instagram, they maybe saw the spreads. And this is one of my latest spreads that I make. And what I really like about it is that you can make like little collages in this journal. And when you have like an empty page, it looks like this, with little lines to write something about. You know, some people write, for example, words or things they are grateful for, but you can write anything you feel like, of course. And it's meant to do it a year. It also has stickers in it, so you can write, for example, 1st of January, 2nd of January, these kind of things. But I just like to pick a theme, and this theme is Tuscany, because we will go to Tuscany this summer. But I also, my first spread that I made is about knitting, because back then, in the beginning of this year, I was doing knitting and crochet a lot. It felt easier for me back then to just follow a pattern and just knit along, and it doesn't need to come from out of yourself. With journaling, the creativity needs to come out from you. And with following a pattern, you just can follow and just enjoy your time and being creative. One of the things I knitted is, by the way, this sweater. It's the Misurina sweater from Boyland Knitworks, and yeah, I really loved how it turns out, and it's perfect for this weather. By the way, it's spring, of course, but it's so cold still here in the Netherlands, and it's rainy. It's not the best weather, but this is made of merino wool, and it's really nice for this weather. It is short-sleeved, but yeah, I really loved making this sweater. And I made, of course, for example, also these dolls. These are from Amilishly. One of the dolls I made is this one. It's really cute and tiny. It's my desk buddy. And yeah, my other doll is this one. Her bag is laying upstairs, but yeah, I really liked making these from Amilishly. I will also link her in my description from the video, so if anyone who can crochet also wants to make her, then you can find her pattern. So sorry for a bit going all over the place. I was from the JR journal to knitting to crochet. Back to journaling. Also, another thing that I really like to share with you is my Hobonichi weeks, which last year I was really doing it like every week, and this year I fell behind with this one, but I'm almost back to the current week, so I almost made it up. And things I make in this is like this, that I also like to share with you. And for this journal I always use my Himakuri calendar as inspiration. And this one, it's so cute. I bought it from Café Analog, and I also had it last year, and I used it as inspiration, and this year I will use it again, and I just really love it. And this week is actually what I took the inspiration from. You see, like, there's like little blue flowers and rain umbrellas and pools of water, also a bit sun, and you know, like bit like funny colors. And I took the rain and the colors as inspiration for this spread. I used also a bit like bluish colors and browns, which is also in this photo. and also this umbrella. And I also really recently love to practice my Spencerian handwriting, so I also love making quotes in this journal, but also in the JR journal that I just showed. And for this one I was just thinking of Rumi. I always find Rumi's quotes really inspiring, and I thought I'd just search up a quote, and this one is saying, "Let your kindness be like the rain that cares not whom it falls upon." So it has something with the rain inside. That's what I like to do, you know, pick something and just search, like for example rain quotes or something like that. So that I also really like to show to you in a separate video, like making a spread together with you with this calendar as inspiration. And of course I also like to review some pens, because, you know, for the ones who follow me in Instagram, they maybe also saw some new pens coming up on my feed, and I also like to explain more about it. For example, one of my latest purchases is this one. I bought the Kaweco Sports. Oh, yes, I saw I was out of focus. I bought a Kaweco Sport with piston filling mechanism, and I think in my next video I will talk about this one because I really want to use it, and I kept it still closed to show it to you in for a video. So yeah, this will be one of my next videos where I will unbox it and show it to you. So that's also something I would like. And if there is anything that you would like that I share or give my thoughts about, just please let me know in the comments, because I always love to do something with your ideas also. So if you have any idea or any request, just please let me know, then I can also make maybe a video about that. For now, that's a bit about it. It was a bit of a chatty video that I explain a bit about my whereabouts the last years and what's in my mind and what I'm busy with right now. And I look forward to make new videos again and share these with you. And again, if you have any ideas or requests, please let me know. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. That also helps always the algorithm. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!